destruction. When thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as a shaking of an olive tree and as a gleaning gate grapes when the vintage is done.
Gleaning of grapes is like the shaking of an olive tree and the gleaning of grapes. When you gather olives, you put a bag under the tree or lay out a tarp and you shake the tree. That's how olives fall. So that's what the gate, that's what the city is gonna be like, man, when the vintage is done. So it's gonna be like the shaking of an olive tree. So that's how it's gonna be out here, man. The Lord's gonna shake things up.
Really said he's gonna do it. He said the earth should rock to and fro.
Yeah.
Ooh, like a drunk.
Like a drunkard. That's in the same. That's in the same chapter.
I got
Jump down.
something real quick.
Jump down.
Quick read right quick.
Go ahead, Aaron.
This is Jeremiah 14 and 17. It says, Therefore thou shalt say this word unto them. Let mine eyes run down with tears night and day, and let them not cease. For the virgin daughter of my people is broken with a great breach, with a very grievous blow. If I go forth into the field, then behold the slain with the sword. And if I enter into the city, then behold them that are sick with famine. Yea, both the prophet and priest go about into a land that they know not. And this is talking about us finna get shipped over here. They had sacked Jerusalem. They did Jerusalem something bad, man. But the same thing that happened then is gonna happen here, man.
Right.
People was gonna be dying. It's gonna be many slain in the city. You're gonna have animals and stuff running around mauling people. And then you go into the field, you're gonna have animals and stuff. Oh my God, it's gonna be like everywhere you go, it's not gonna be a place to be, man. Unless you're a man of the Lord and covered by the man of the Lord, women and children.
Yep.
You know?
That's right. Remember?
Verse 14. They shall lift up their voice, and they shall sing for the majesty of the heavenly Father. They shall cry aloud for the sea. Wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires, even the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of Israel in the isles of the sea. From the uttermost part of the earth have we heard songs, even glory to the righteous. But I said, my leanness, woe unto me. Thy treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously.
Right.
Yea, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously. Fear and the pit and the snares are among thee, O inhabitants of the earth.
That's right.
And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from the on high are open, and the foundation of the earth do shake.
Right.
The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunken.
It said the earth was gleaned and dissolved, which means let's go back to that I just read the howling in the temple, because he said, what did he say? What do you see? He said, I see a summer fruit, a basket of summer fruit. So basically, those that's gleaned, they're gonna be in that basket, that safety net, man. And then the rest of the earth is gonna be in torment, man. And then when the missiles hit, they're shaking to and fro, man.
I said them that on the pit gonna be taken up. We're gonna be in that pit when the missiles hit. Esau.
Yeah.
All the heathens gonna be in the bunkers. Then the earth shall roll to and fro like a drunkard. The earth, man, the magnitude of those missiles, man, is gonna shake the earth. It's gonna tremble. Okay? And so one missile in Sarnak can take out the landmass of Texas. That's the one in the silos. Those are the ones in the Gulf. Not the ones on the trucks, but the one in the silo. One of them can take out the landmass of Texas. But what about 200 million, million?
Because of the warheads on each one of them missiles, man. It's at least about like 20 or 10 or half big that just warhead all on one missile. So that's gonna be multiple missiles hitting this body at once, and it's gonna be one missile. So and then you gotta realize too, they've been having an arms race with these missiles since the Cold War, man. Russia and America. So they got a lot of things stored up, man. And now the other countries is getting involved, man. North Korea, Iraq, Iran. They broke the deal. Now they, you know what I'm saying? They storing up plutonium and stuff, man.
Well, which is all of it is controlled by the elites. They all got a hand in all that shit.
China.
Because they trying to play both sides.
Right.
The elites got connections to all that shit. They control everything.
That's how they started World War II. They funded both sides
Yep.
to enslave all the countries to them. And that's what they really trying to do. That's why they really want World War III, so they can eliminate a lot of people off the planet Earth and then bring in a new world order under their regime. But they dumbass don't know the Lord for them.
Population control.
Yeah, that's all it is.
To eliminate the threats. So it could be the minority. The majority again. Well, they was never the majority, but you know what I mean. According to their IQ.
That was into that too.
Oh yeah, this is Second Ezra 15 and 14. He said, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands."
Same thing we talked about, man. The house is gonna be shut up.
Yep.
One people shall stand up and fight against another. For the lack of bread, man. It's gonna be a famine, man. You gotta feed your family. What's gonna happen? You're gonna be looting when all the shells are clean. You're gonna break into somebody's crib.
Huh?
You know?
They already showing that too in different parts of the world. They said that there's food shortages, like in China and South America, Korea. Yeah, it's all different places, man. That's gonna come trickle down here in America too.
Right.
It's gonna be a famine here too. People gonna be hungry out here, man. What you think people gonna do?
They'll get desperate.
Yep. This is verse 16. He says, "For there shall be seditions among men, and invading one another."
Sedition means uprising.
Yep.
So it's gonna be uprising among men, which you already see, and it's gonna be invading one another. We ain't seen that on a large scale yet, but it's coming. They're gonna be invading one another before the troops do. Troops ain't gonna be invading your house. These niggas gonna be invading your house, especially in the hood. Then when the hood is cleaned and zone, they gonna go to the suburbs. They're gonna be begging for martial law. They're gonna be begging for something to happen.
Hey, yeah, niggas gonna be, man, yeah. Especially those that get out of jail. Oh man, and they been locked up for a long time, so they really fucking out of their mans.
Yep.
And they ain't had no woman or anything like that in so long.
Then they be gay. A lot of them motherfuckers be faggots. Diesel swole ass niggas.
Raping men and women.
That's what I thought about when he said the day of Jacob Trouble gay. I'm like, the Lord will make you gay in that day.
I got a precept.
Make a swole ass nigga rape the shit out
Yeah,
of
let me
you.
finish reading this verse. He said, "They shall not regard their kings nor princes."
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, so the course of their power can stand in their hand. It's going to be anarchy. Anarchy means without law, without government structure. That's coming to America. Yeah.
Con. He said, "And the courses of their actions shall stand in their power."
So there ain't going to be no law enforcement out here. It's not going to be anybody to tell you to stop. No, you can't be beating on me. I'm going to call the police. There ain't going to be no fucking calling the police, man.
911 gonna be gone.
It's going to be just like Purge and Purge 2. In Purge 2, dude broke into their house. He said, "Oh, you walk past me every day. You walk past me every day. I never got no chance. Now's my chance. He's gonna rape the shit out of them bitches."
Bro,
Or the ease of it putting Jake on child support.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yep.
gonna go kill her. All that money she took from me in hell.
Yep.
right, all the hell she put, because based off child support, your license can be taken away from you. You won't be able to get a place to stay, to have a
Passport.
roof over your head. Leasing agencies won't mess with you. Oh man, it messes your credit up.
Can't have a passport.
What? For that?
That's
Yeah.
$2,000 behind child support. That's just $2,000 behind. You can't have no passport.
And women use that to be what? Spiteful. To curse you, basically. That's a curse on the earth.
Con. Verse 17. "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able."
That's right, man.
Yep.
They're gonna siege the cities. They're gonna put up roadblocks, checkpoints. Just like seeing every martial law movie, man.
Con.
They did it in Panama. When they invaded Panama, they put up roadblocks, man, and checkpoints.
Yeah, you see that in that video that the brother had put up about that traffic jam in Paris.
Yeah, because they just had a lockdown.
Yeah, they had that
I'm
lockdown,
on
man.
the
Look,
bar.
yeah, calm, man. It was like, man, they couldn't go nowhere, bro. And they gonna set it up like that too, man. It's gonna be just like that, man. People ain't gonna be able to go into another city. They're gonna be just trapped, man.
Like that goof ass movie you
Yep.
seen with Tom Cruise in it, man. You know what's that? World of Z or World of Wars or what's that?
Tom Cruise?
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
It's about Tom Cruise?
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
World War
He's
Z is
talking-
Brad Pitt.
Nah, okay, yeah, World of War.
Well, they both apply. I mean,
Because
World
they-
War Z.
He had the only functioning vehicle, and everybody was walking on their.
Yeah, War of the World.
Everybody was walking on the highways, and they was trying to break in. They was like, "Let us in, let us in." And it came to the
Hey,
point.
what's up, officer?
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too, man. Yeah, you know, and they was trying to get in. He had his daughter in the back. His son was in the front seat. They was like, "Let us in." It was like about 1,000 people. Let us in. And then they didn't want to let them in.
Yeah.
And he was like trying to be nice. And they started busting his window open. Bow, get us up in here. Bow. Took his shit. The dude with the gun, he was the one like, man. And then he ended up getting killed down the line by somebody else with a gun.
You need to watch Scary Movie 4.
That shit was like,
That shit was funny. Tried to read.
it goes to show you that they power is gonna stand in their hand in that day, man.
Time.
Right, man.
This is a Second Ezra 15 and 18. It says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid."
Man,
Yep. Man should be afraid, man. It's gonna be a scary time.
It's gonna be a scary time because you could be sitting in your house, man. All of a sudden, somebody gonna kick your door in, man, and they're coming out
Man.
with fucking guns and shit, man, raiding your house and taking your woman.
man, your kid, hey,
Yeah.
pedophile ass niggas, man.
Go ahead, brother.
That like babies.
And then you stay in an apartment, they can just axe their way through the fucking wall. Cause you right there next door, they ain't gotta fucking kick your door. Just take an axe to the goddamn drywall. Just break through your
Like
shit.
Jack Nicholson on
Oh yeah, shining.
Here's Johnny.
Isaiah 13:15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
That's right.
Their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
That ones that when all them that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Those are everyone that's with it. Everyone that's with this place, man. The ones that don't want to see it, man. It says live. It says free every man his soul. Be not cut off from her judgment. The ones that's with this place, like no, these spare them. You can be thrust through too, man.
Yep.
You gonna get in the way of a spear. Don't do it. Both of y'all getting impaled.
Hey, the scripture says this was applying to the curses, but this still gonna be a curse that's gonna apply to the end. It said your eyes shall fail all the day longing for your children, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's going into talking about
Curses.
the curses.
But I'm saying like, yeah, it's gonna be applied even still in that day, man.
Yeah.
Because your eyes is gonna fail for your children. It's gonna be like, damn.
Well,
Yeah.
Jeremiah say, what's that scripture you read?
Still in darkness.
Yeah.
You read a scripture. It said in Jeremiah. He said, I get it. It's in 13. I think you said it should walk, and I shall cry because of your pride. Let me get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna read. You got more to that, don't you?
this is verse 16. Their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled.
Before your eyes, in front of your face, man, your kids gonna be dashed to pieces.
And there shall be no might in your hand.
That's right.
No power, man.
You got more, brother?
Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
See, boom, that's the point right there. The houses are going to be spoiled, and your wife's going to be ravished, meaning basically your goods. People are going to come in there and take your goods, your food, you know, and then your wife's going to be raped,
That's right.
and your daughters,
And you.
and maybe you.
Shit.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, Salakia, the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver. As for gold, they shall not delight in it.
So there's gonna be no price you can give them to stop the missiles coming. You know, nothing you can do to stop them from shooting the missiles. That's how we know Russia gonna be one of the main countries shooting the missiles over here, man.
Russia
You
and
know,
Iran.
along with their allies, North Korea, Iran.
They just did a joint exercise, a large military exercise. It was Iran, think it was China and Russia. Them
Yeah,
three. They
yeah,
all
it was.
together.
Yep.
They all up in Alaska doing training. They all in Venezuela. They partnered up with Venezuela military, giving them helicopters and choppers.
They in the
Yeah.
Caribbean islands right now with Cuba.
See,
They down there training.
they just fucking.
They
They
ready,
the mob,
bro.
bro. They getting ready. They like we finna.
They
fuck
ready
them
to
up.
they ready to take this hoe out, man.
They finna fuck this place
Hold
up,
on
bro.
too much, man. So this hoe gotta go.
Verse 18. Their bows their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces,
Yep.
and they shall have no pity on the fruits of the womb.
That's right. That's them young men, them soldiers, man, and over here. But a lot of them soldiers, they gonna shoot mooses on the Valley of Jehoshaphat too. You
Their,
know?
their eyes shall
They will-
not spare children.
It said the fruit of the womb, which means pregnant women.
Yep.
They're gonna have their seeds still up in them, and that pregnant woman gonna get burst through, raped.
Burst through. About 2 rods. The
Man.
missiles and the
Yeah, about 2 rods, literally.
gonna be laying there. Just got done getting thrust through. Gonna get thrust through the missile.
19. In Babylon, in the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep. Because the Chaldeans was the elites of Babylon, man. They were known as the sorcerers and the wise men. They were like the Illuminati. But the Chaldeans was known to be the wise people. So that's why the Chaldeans are the reincarnation of the Illuminati, because the Illuminati, the illuminated, was to be wise. They're looked at as the wise men. It said the beauty of the Chaldeans was it's left-hand side headquarters. It's the headquarters of the Illuminati. This is where they fucking witchcraft at, man. How they pave, how they make. If you look at New York and what a Pentagon is at in Washington, you know, it's a fucking pentagram, and the way they construct they city streets is fucking all this witchcraft and shit, man. You know, this is their headquarters, man. You hear?
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
That's it. We about to wrap up anyway.
Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls that shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there.
Because it's gonna be a desert, and it's gonna be inhabited by desert creatures.
Yeah, the scripture says that no man shall inhabit that land ever again.
Yep.
It's gonna be a memorial, man. It's gonna burn.
This is gonna be a big ass desert
It's a big ass desert.
with desert creatures.
Vultures, dragons, lizards, snakes, owls.
And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places, palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
See it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, quick. Isaiah 9 and 5. Shalom, brother. It says, every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
Yep.
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Yep. That's how this battle's gonna be fought. With missiles, man. Burning and fuel of fire.
Fuel of fire. That's the clue. That's what lets you know what it is.
That's right.
It said fuel of fire. So that means everything, man, from the missiles coming out of the jets, from the you know what I'm saying, the ones coming from under the oceans, you know, with the navies.
Well, yeah, this place is gonna be the fuel.
Man,
All the gas lines and the power plants that's here, and the missile gonna hit this place, and this place is actually gonna be the fuel for that fire.
it's gonna be a excuse my French, but a ride it's gonna be a ride national contest, man. Who got the biggest missile? Who got the missile with the most power to pack, man, to destroy this place? That's what it's gonna be. Everybody's gonna be measuring each other by the destruction that they do, man. But you got it, brother.
All right. We're going to go ahead and wrap up. With that, we're going to give all praises and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakurash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Ark in our head. It's teaching the truth in the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Ball, ball.
Ball.
Bro, that was